This video is going to be talking all about the busiest week of my PhD so far, and about a million different things, plus some homework for you, which I actually think you're really going to enjoy. This video is brought to you by the motion picture Birdman. Inarritu, if you're watching, please do get in touch because I need you to pay me for this sponsorship, man. So there are like 1,000,001 different things going on in my life at the moment, and they're all kind of culminating in this week. So this video is going to be a bit frantic. There's going to be loads and loads to talk about, so let's get going. One thing before we start though, you might notice that this video looks and sounds a bit different than normal. That's because I don't have any of my kit. I'm currently filming this in my room with my backup set, which is my G7X, because all my regular stuff is on campus. But you'll notice that if I show you on this filthy mirror, you're being lit by a desk lamp. I'm being lit by a desk lamp covered in toilet paper. So yeah, necessity is the mother of invention. First things first, I wanted to talk quickly about the response to my last vlog, where I basically asked you about the content I've been putting out in terms of the climate stuff. It's great to hear that everyone's been getting the videos, and I've been taking on board everything that what people have been saying in the comments, which is basically that YouTube probably isn't the best format for the kind of videos which I'm doing, which is intense, you know, scientific stuff, that people come back at the end of the day and they want something a bit more edutainment, which is like what YouTubers call it. And that's stuff which I got planned in the coming year. Basically, I wanted to do the crash course as like a test to see if it would work. And you know, I've got valuable data on that. And I'm taking what you guys say on board. You know, I am doing the stuff which I want to do, but at the same time I've got to be realistic in terms of what people are actually going to watch. So, you know, it's like a balancing act. But I'm still going to do my thing. If you enjoy watching this, and I'm still going to do vlogs, there's going to be a massive mix of stuff on this channel, much more than in the past. So hopefully there'll be something that tickles your fancy. One new thing in particular that is probably worth talking about is the Battlefront video which I put out. It was great to introduce you to my friend John properly, even if it was just us being salty together. Now, if you like that, and it seems based on the comments that you did, comment down below if you'd like more, because we would, over the Christmas period, basically, we were thinking of possibly recording just a couple of short games and either getting really salty again or just talking about stuff, because he's like my best mate and I think it'd be interesting. So yeah, if you'd like the idea of me doing some Battlefront stuff, then do comment. Or equally, if you don't want me clogging up your subscription fee with stuff you're not going to watch, then say that as well. But yeah, there's going to be a mix of stuff. So there is going to be that entertainment stuff, and there's a whole bunch of different scripts which I got planned out, including one which based on my Twitter, I know people are interested in, which is my favourite books and what I'm reading at the moment. So I mentioned earlier that this week coming up is the most intense week of my PhD to date, and the main reason for that is that in terms of work, I'm going to this big conference in America, in San Francisco, called the American Geophysical Union Fall 2015 meeting, and I'm presenting a poster, which is basically, I was talking to Dad about this, and the analogy he had is it's a bit like you're in a market, like everybody has their own little market stall, and I'm trying to sell my wares. My wares just happen to be my research in stratosphere, troposphere coupling. So I'm presenting there, and as I mentioned in the last video, I got this quite good result out. The whole point of me doing what I'm doing is as a test of a theory, like a hypothesis, I basically got to the point where I could almost make like a testable thing out of my work. I don't want to be any more technical than this because it's late, but not quite. And my supervisors just pushed me to get that next mathematical step done. And unfortunately, that next mathematical step is quite complicated. So even though it is currently Sunday, it's like 8 o'clock, I just got back from the office. So there's a lot of work pressure this week. Like this is a now or never situation in terms of this work, which means both solving a non-linear second order PDE and trying to make some kind of physical sense of that in 2 different coordinate systems. I'm also going to be doing some statistical stuff and like using a whole bunch of different skills I've learned from my degrees plural. So yeah, it's quite a lot on at the moment. If you'd like to learn more about my work, then I'm going to be tweeting a lot this week. I'm at SimonOxViz on Twitter. I tweet a lot anyway because I procrastinate too much. But I will try and my best to kind of keep you guys updated with where I'm at in terms of work. So yeah, go follow there. The next reason that this week is going to be so incredibly intense is because this week is the COP21 meeting in Paris. So this is the big climate change meeting that I've been making videos about recently. If you haven't seen those, go check them out. They're in a place in the description. And this is a huge deal. This is a really, really big deal. So I'm going to be trying to keep you guys, again, on my Twitter and on my Facebook up to date with what the latest kind of news is. I'm also going to be trying to get videos out, if I can, every day based on the interviews I do with climate professors. You know, if that's your kind of thing, then there's going to be loads and loads of content on that. But like I say, it's not going to be everything on my channel, don't worry. And yeah, this is a hugely significant week. This is really big, and you need to educate yourself about this because this could be talked about for generations. So as well as doing some of the most technical maths of my PhD, I'm also going to be trying to follow along with one of the biggest political meetings of our generation on the sidelines. But the really big thing that's going to add to the stress this week is singing. And this is where the homework comes in. So if you follow me for quite some time, you will know that I am a singer in the University of Exeter Chapel Choir. So that means that I sing every week in liturgical services, and that's like evensongs and Eucharists. And our workload is pretty intense normally. We get through an incrediable turnover of music. That only gets added to in the run up to Christmas. To give you an idea of this, it's currently Sunday. Yesterday we sight read Mendelssohn's Elijah in a performance with alumni. Today we then in the morning did a regular Eucharist with this whacking great big mass. Then tomorrow we're singing in the University Forum for the turning on of the Christmas lights. Tuesday we actually have off, then Wednesday we have a service, Thursday we have a rehearsal, Friday we have a service, Saturday we're doing filming, Sunday we're doing a concert, I think we're doing something on the Monday after that. And I'm not gonna have a voice by the end of this. This is where the homework comes in, right? Because when people think of Christmas music, they think of a few carols, like you think of Away in a Manger, Little Town of Bethlehem, Silent Night, you know, it's all quite standard stuff that you hear troped out every year. And that music's quite nice, you know, but having now started singing, because I didn't sing before I came to Exeter, and I, in the past 2 years, have been made aware of this like whole new world of music that's really, really good, that's written about Christmas. So what I've done is, I have made a playlist, which I put in the description, and it'll be on screen, like here, of interesting Christmas music. And what I want you to do, and I mean you, even especially if you don't think this is your kind of music, or if you're not from a Christian background, you don't know what any Christmas music is like that's not pop music, I want you to go on this playlist and to remove bias, say click shuffle, and I want you to listen to the pieces, because there's not that many, there's like, I don't know, 20 I think. I don't necessarily want you to listen to all of them, I want you to give some of them a go, and comment down below in this video which one is your favourite. There is so much amazing music, and people just don't know it. So I want you, and I mean this, I want you to go and listen to this music, have it in the background, and if something takes your eye, or you know, your ear, I want you to comment. And I want you guys to talk to me and each other in the comments about which pieces you like and why. And if you don't like them, or if you don't like any of them, comment below with why, because this is a huge, it's been a huge deal for me, learning about this stuff. I had no clue, and feel really lucky to have been introduced to this music. I want to share that with you, because some of this stuff is the most beautiful music I've ever heard, and I want you guys to have that experience too. And as if that wasn't enough, there's also the Project for Awesome coming out. So the Project for Awesome, for those of you that don't know, is a charity event on YouTube every year where we raise money for charities, and basically YouTubers make videos about their charity of choice, and the videos which get the most votes on the Project for Awesome website get a cut of the money raised. And I'm going to be supporting Durrell this year. I did this last year, and I actually went to Durrell and made some videos for them and about them. I vlogged about it. Again, I'll put a link up. There's going to be so many links in the description, up on screen and down there. And I'm going to be doing 2 or 3 videos going into December. So the actual Project for Awesome is on December 11th and December 12th. That's when I'll be putting my video to try and raise money for Durrell and to get people to vote for it up. But before that, I'm going to be putting some videos up about the work that they do. They're a small conservation charity. They do some of the most important work in the world. Those videos are coming out. Then there's the Project for Awesome. All of those, I would vastly appreciate you sharing, because they're so much more important than me. There's so much bigger issue than me. So thank you in advance. Thank you for sharing these videos. So yeah, let's see if I can remember this all. If you want more Battlefront videos with John and I just talking about stuff, then please comment below. Make sure you go and look at that singing playlist of choral music about Christmas. Comment below with which piece is your favourite. You know, just have a listen to a few on shuffle. When the Project for Awesome videos come out, make sure you share them. Am I missing? I've got a list. I've had so much to talk about, I've actually had to write it down. Normally I keep it all up here. Follow me on Twitter if you're interested in my PhD stuff. If you're interested in COP21, which you should be, then go and check out the videos that I've been making. If you're not interested in COP21, become interested in COP21. And have pity for me, because I'm probably going to be dead from all the work and lack of sleep this week. Thank you for watching. That's enough to be getting on with. I might just go to bed now. There's something I want to talk to you about, and
his name is John Cena!
It's not John Cena. I want to talk to you about...
This is not the time to introduce science. It's an interesting thing, but I sort of believe it. You know, when you're in a negotiation, say you're buying a t-shirt at a market stall, you don't want someone to come in and say, oh, by the way, the real value of that t-shirt is £3 when you're just about